What's up, guys? We are on location, but it ain't a normal location. There's a story behind this trip. Nate did a thing last night. we didn't realize that part of the back porch at the office was rotten, and he found it.
No, my leg.
So now we're at Lowe's. And we are going to go in there and get what we need to do the repair.
I look like Dorf on the Johnny Carson's show.
I am not going to record in there unless they give me permission. So you'll know if you see us in there, they gave us permission. Get that, Nate. I'd give anything to have a machine like that over that area.
So would I.
People think I'm crazy, but I'm not. Anyway, let's get back to the truck. Guys, they wouldn't allow us to
wait, save it for the truck. That thing's way too loud, and I gotta back up to show you. I can't hear you. Don't mean to sound rude, but whoa.
They wouldn't allow us to record in Lowe's, so what we got 10-foot 2x6s, 4 of them, 3 packs of 3-inch screws, and 3 Sawzall blades. When we get back to the shop, we'll show you what we're going to be doing.
And this is a parking lot, so I'm going to turn the camera off because I don't want to show any people's license plates.
Yeah. All right, guys, we got the stuff loaded in the truck. I cannot keep this camera straight. It saved my life. We got the stuff loaded in the truck. What basically happened, we went to, Nate treated us last night to supper, and we were walking in the door, and one of the boards just out of nowhere broke through, and his left leg went all the way to the ground. Thank the Lord he was okay. But we're going to get back to the shop.
No, thank the Lord I didn't have any broken bones. I wouldn't say I was okay.
Well, he scratched up his leg pretty good. Thank the Lord he had jeans on, because if he had shorts, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But anyway, we're going to get back to the shop. I'm not going to get any driving footage, and we'll get everything set up and get this repair done.
The to-go boxes broke my fall. The to-go boxes broke my fall.
Yeah, I would say so. Guys, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. Please be sure and click that like button. Like button is the most important thing you can do for a channel. It gets the channel more attention from YouTube and puts the channel's videos in the recommended more often, and gets me seen and the channel seen and Nate seen by more people every day. All right, stop. Guys, this project took a bad turn in a hurry. As you can see, I've got a knee sleeve on, not because of my knee. I'm gonna make this brief and try to make it as short and to the point as I can. When me and Nate got to the point where we had the boards removed, there was 4 of them, 2x6s. We decided to stop and take a lunch break. Well, I made sure to tell Nate, now remind me when we go outside that there's boards missing and to be careful. Well, I got sidetracked mentally and I didn't remember. And when I stepped out the back door of the office, I went down, and I went down hard. It was my own fault. I got sidetracked mentally. I was focused on something else. I wanted to get the project done because I had other things I needed to do. And to make a long story short, I fell. And when I did, I fell through, and I'll put some pictures right here. I fell through the decking on the porch that wasn't there, and I hit one of the joists on my leg right here, and I had to end up getting, I'm not going to go through all the details, but I ended up having to get, I had basically a Y or a V-shaped wound in my leg right here, and where it hit the board on the bottom like that, it just peeled the skin back. I can't put any images on YouTube because they're gory, and YouTube wouldn't allow it. They wouldn't allow me to post this video. They would take it down immediately. But I'll put some pictures of me in the hospital, me, the doctors checking out my leg and all that, because that's not gory. And also a picture when I was sitting on the deck right before the paramedics got here. But guys, I wanted to finish this video regardless of what happened, because the important message in this, and this is what I've been talking to Nate about as he gets older, is you have to have your mind on, you have to have you focused on what you're doing at all times, because when you don't, that's when things like this happen. Now I can get up and walk, you know, it's sore, yes, but I can get up and walk, but the more how can I say it? Not the worst part, but the flip side of the coin was when I fell, I jammed my left arm. My arm caught all of my weight because there was nothing under my feet. My arm caught all of my weight and jammed my shoulder. I mean, it jammed it good. It was freezing up within like 3 minutes. I could feel it just knotting up. And I've been working on it myself, self-therapy. And other than the catch right there, I can get it all the way up. I can move it side to side. And that is from me watching Flossie do her exercise on her shoulder. She's diabetic, and she can very easily get frozen shoulder if she doesn't exercise her left shoulder. Same shoulder as mine. Do I wish I could go back and do it all over again? Yeah, I do. Because I told Nate myself. See, this is what I'm talking about. I told Nate, the 19-year-old, I'm 57. I told him to be sure and remind me, is it his fault? No, it's my fault, because I got mentally sidetracked and I just walked out the door and didn't even think about, hey, wait a minute, you took the boards off. There's nothing there for you to stand on. And my mind was somewhere else, and I had an accident. That's the reason, the main reason I'm doing this portion of this video is because you guys in lawn care, landscaping, you know, anything you're doing where there's machinery involved, you can get hurt really fast, and you don't even realize it's. As a matter of fact, I don't even remember falling. I don't remember anything until I felt a tremendous pain in my leg, and I lifted my leg up and looked, and there was life fluid pooling right there, and that's what scared me. When the paramedics got here, they said, oh, you're going to need to go and get some stitches. So we loaded up, went, and I'll tell you this brief part real quick. There was debris in my leg. They got some of it out, some of it they couldn't get out. So they had to send me to a distant hospital, and they had to do an ultrasound on my leg to find the debris. It didn't even show up there. So the doctor irrigated my leg under pressure, and that's what got the debris out. So anyway, I don't know if I can put a picture up of it stitched up, but I'll put a small one right here. And if YouTube won't monetize this video, I will remove it. Make this one private, and I'll remove it and then repost it. But anyway, guys, please, for the love of God and the love of your family, be careful. You can't be careful to the point it handicaps you, but you keep your mind. This is what I tell Nate all the time. Be aware of your surroundings and keep your mind on what you're doing at all times. I didn't, and now look at my leg. And I'll pull from the bottom right there. You can see the bandage. And I have to have the stitches in for 10 days. And then I have to take a day off work and go get the stitches removed. And hopefully everything looks good. and then I'll just keep it bandaged for a little bit longer, and then we'll be good to go from there. But I can walk. It's a little tender, but I can walk. I can move my arm. Thank God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, it wasn't any worse. But anyway, that's going to do it, guys. I am so sorry that I wasn't able to complete the project, but I did want to say this. I want to give a huge shout out to my son. After Flossie took me to the urgent care, a friend of ours came over and helped Nate get the boards placed, and Nate finished up the project. And I'm gonna walk you around, or I'm gonna go around there and show you the finished product. I am so proud of my son. I don't know what, I can't contain myself. I have cried because the one thing I've always tried to do was, number one, set an example for him. Number two, I've tried to push him to learn as much as he can. My dad taught me that if you learn something new every day, it's a day that's not wasted. So learn something that you didn't know. Learn something new every day. And he picked up the ball and he took off running with it. And Nate, I couldn't be more proud of you. But anyway, I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna show you the finished project, and I'm gonna close this video out. Here is the finished product. That's it right there. That's what we were supposed to do. But I walked out the back of the office here, and my foot went through right there. And my leg hit the bottom. See where my foot is? See where those screws are? My leg hit the bottom of that support. Like I said, I wanted to give a huge shout out to my son because I am so proud of him, I don't know what to do. But anyway, guys, as I said, you have to be careful, but you can't be so careful that it cripples you. You just have to keep your mind on what you're doing. Take an example from me. This is what happens when you don't. So anyway, that's going to do it, guys. Be sure and click the like button, please. Click the subscribe button if you enjoyed the content. And remember to live big, live southern, and live outdoors. Until we meet again, folks, have a good one.